This is the Bonza Republic by Lily, Ashley, and Rachel.
The Australian Defence Force mainly involves military drones that will be remote controlled from bases in different locations around the Republic. These drones will do most of the fighting, so those people in the military will not have to risk their lives as much. This allows for highly trained troops, though the numbers will be small. There is also regular patrolling of the borders to ensure safety of the people. There is a mandatory draft of men and desiring women of the age of 22, but because of the drones, they will most likely not be called upon. With our economy, our chosen currency is the dollar coin. We chose to invest in coins over dollars because it has many benefits. For example, by using coins, the government will eventually be saving money over time due to the fact that the coins will last longer. In addition, the dollar coin overrules the dollar because it can last up to 30 years and is 100% recyclable, benefiting our vast ecosystem. As you can see, tourism contributes billions of dollars every year to our economy. To ensure safety, we will have travelers complete a visa to enter our republic. If for any reason a visa is not accepted, they will not be able to enter. Although once visas are accepted, you are able to visit, and it will need to be presented upon entering. Other popular tourist areas are Kakuda National Park, Great Ocean Road, Fraser Island, and Uluru. Within the Bonza Empire, trade is critical. Since iron ore, lithium, lead, silver, nickel, coal, wheat, wool, fruit, grain, nuts, and vegetables are plentiful in Australia, these goods will be exported to different consumers around the world. Contrary to these exports, oil, cars, manufactured goods, plastics, technology, and pharmaceuticals will be imported. In order to create and establish the Bonza Empire, trade routes leading to China, Japan, South Korea, and the United States were crucial. Manufactured goods ranging from food to furniture needed to create this empire from the start will come through China. Japan providing cars for the development will be important for transportation. The construction of many industrial products from buildings to roads will be completed because of steel. And electronics and pharmaceuticals will be important for both citizens and medical advancements. South Korea will provide plastics, which will also contribute to a wide variety, such as packaging and agriculture. Lastly, the United States will provide oil, also a crucial factor in creating the Bonza Empire, so cars and many other products can be powered. On the map, the salmon solid lines represent the trade routes by ship to China, Japan, and South Korea, while the pink dashed line represents trade with the United States by airfare.
What used to be Australia was conquered in the 1400s. The Queen, King, and army took over the old continent and unified it and named it the Bonza Republic. The monarchy stayed unchallenged for 400 years. The monarchy had an easy time conquering those that had previously lived in old Australia, since the states were unorganized, small, and unimportant. With no means to gather an army to defend old Australia, the tribal states gave in and became unified under the monarchy in Bonza Republic. The monarchy in the Bonza Republic lasted from early 1400s to the late 1700s. Towards the early 1800s, the people were very unhappy with the way their rulers were treating them. After a brief revolution, Bonza fell into anarchy. The monarch was overthrown, and people lived in fear and in uncertainty from 1804 to 1834. Eventually, a group of 8 people brought together the Bonza Republic once again, establishing a monarch and parliament that could work and function together, unifying the people again. These people are remembered as the unifiers. They agreed to split up the power into 8 districts and let a group of people to live there, where the unifiers would serve as the initial leaders of the government, paving the way for the eventual democracy that was to come. For parliament, there is a re-election every 5 years in the 8 districts of the Bonza Republic. These districts cannot be changed, and this avoids gerrymandering. The parliament has both judicial and legislative powers. The elections are all direct democracy except for the hereditary monarchy that holds certain executive powers. The current queen is Lyra. Society starts with education is the motto of Bonza Republic. We know that education is important for the survival of the empire, so it is very highly regarded. Free education is offered and mandatory for everyone through high school. At the end of one's high school career, there is a mandatory aptitude test which will determine one's job and possible further education. The aptitude test includes an interest decider which works to find what job best suits the student. As well as the interest decider, the aptitude tests knowledge and skills, memory, and problem solving. A certain score ensures a government-paid college education. However, it is not encouraged for people to switch careers or go back to college to study another job type. Only the first college that the aptitude test suggests will be free. A citizen's job will determine their standing in society, although there is no specific or rigid case system. Luxuries such as houses, pools, cars, pets, all cost money, and salaries depend on what results the aptitude test gives and their jobs.
Throughout a citizen's education in Bonza Republic, there are multiple field trips to some of the Republic's best museums, architecture, and concerts. The Sydney Opera House is a famous place where students and tourists love to visit. Its interesting shape expresses the art and architecture abilities of Bonza Republic very well. Beautiful castle-like parliament houses and universities inspire our students and citizens to pursue their career with pride for the sake of the Republic. There are many other art museums, education facilities, dance programs, etc. as well. Arts are greatly encouraged. People will remember our empire because of its great balance between monarchy and democracy. The parliament and the monarchs check and balance each other very well, and this leads to the majority of our citizens being happy. Bonza is a beautiful empire full of opportunities, and our aim is to keep it that way. Since the revolution from old Australia to the beginning of monarchs here, the citizens of Bonza Republic have never been happier. The free education and career paths are also a great attribute to our republic. Scientists, doctors, and mathematicians have been top ranking in the world. The republic is also a leader in taking measures to prevent global warming with all the methods of preventing global warming we have set up. Regarding climate change, as a republic, we choose to tax our citizens hoping to reduce pollution. As waters are getting warmer, our surroundings are beginning to change, and ecosystems are being destroyed. We decided this needs to be changed, so now we have no guidelines in order for change to take charge. Little things such as using solar panels will be able to reduce the burning of fossil fuels and will hopefully be able to limit the CO2 emission. Our republic will give free health care if you are employed, but you have to complete 50 hours of community service a year. If you don't fulfill 50 hours by the end of the year, you will be charged for any health care you had received. In addition, we will provide free clinics for everyone. On the other hand, for pregnant women, we will offer maternity leave within your job while receiving pay for up to 6 months. After the 6th month is over, you will not be paid until you return to work.